Let's talk about the IELTS listening on the computer delivered test or computer-based test, no matter what you want to call it. We will take a look at the similarities with the paper-based, a couple of differences, and then towards the end, I will tell you a few things that you have to keep in your mind before entering the exam. Let's start learning. All right, so the first and foremost thing that you have to take care about is, that you should know is the content. And the content that you get for the paper or the computer in the listening is the same. Absolutely correct. Both of them are the same. You get 4 parts, you'll have around 40 questions, and there are 6 different question types. Right. If you want to know more of those question types, I've already done it in a previous video. Please do check it out. I will put a link to it at the description below as well. The second thing that you should know is some of the questions will look a bit different. Well, different means the question type is not the difference, but the way you answer it is going to be a bit different. Like for example, there is the fill in the blanks. You will have to type it into the computer as and when you listen to the audio. There are some tasks where you will have to click, drag it and drop it into a particular box. So those kind of things are not there in your paper-based test. Few things. Very simple. The next thing is something that I really like, that is you can move between the sections, right? As in when your test starts, you can see the questions there in front of you on the screen, and you can play around. You can move forward a bit, you can move backwards a bit. Once you type in your answers, you can edit it, you can change it, you can do every single thing. But be careful, once the audio starts, it's not going to stop. So it just goes on and on. So try not to play around with too much of the settings once the audio starts. And that brings me to the fourth thing that you have to know, which is the audio will start automatically. That's really cool, right? You just go sit there in front of the computer and you don't have to press anything. You don't have to, call the invigilator. No, it just automatically starts. And that also brings me to another point, which is inside this. You cannot pause, rewind, or even reduce the playback speed of what you are listening to. So pay full attention to when the audio is played. Fifth is the timing. Now, you will get enough and more of time to read the questions before the audio is played. When the question is played, they will say something like, you have some time to read the questions. Okay, so that is when you get to read the question. There is a small gap of around 30 seconds. Yeah, I think it's 30 seconds after each section. Okay, and after each part, you will get a minute time. So after part 1, a minute, after part 2, a minute, and after part 3 also you will get a minute. But after part 4, there is no gap. So that is something that you have to keep your eyes and your ears open out for. Please don't waste unnecessary time. The sixth thing is there will be no transfer time. Now, for the IELTS paper base, you know that towards the end, you will get 10 minutes of transfer time, wherein you can transfer all your answers to the paper. But in the listening test, you will not get that. You will get some time towards the end, that is around 2 or 3 minutes. That's it. Okay. Why isn't there a lot of time given? Well, it's because you will have to be quite quick when you're doing the listening. You'll have to type the answers as and when you hear it. Seventh one, you've got some extra features for the IELTS listening on computer. Features like you can highlight certain text, you can take down notes. I'll get into that a bit more after some time, okay? You can take down notes. You can change your text size, you can change the background color, basically some things that are not needed, okay? But the one thing that is going to be very, very important for you will be the volume. You can change the volume of the audio. You can raise it or you can decrease it. That's a good feature. And I told you about notes, right? That is the 8th point. You will get a pen and a paper for this exam. Yes, you will get it. You can't take it home, obviously. Duh. You can make notes, but you have to give it back to the invigilator once the exam is over. The 9th one, writing in capitals or not. Now, I've always stressed in a couple of my earlier videos and also to my students that try your level best to write everything in capital, because that will avoid any confusions about your handwriting. Say suppose you've got a bad handwriting, a capital letter is quite visible. However, when you're doing your computer-based handwriting is not a problem as such, because you're typing, everything is quite neat. So here I would say avoid writing everything in capital letter, but use the proper, what can I say? I would say focus whether it's a noun or not. Like say for example, if it's a proper noun like a name, Noel, or a country like India, you know, make sure it starts with a capital letter. Those are the small kind of things, and avoid using full caps in this listening, because the handwriting is not a problem. And the last thing is practice. You see, the listening on the computer is something quite different. It's something that is not that very attempted. So you have to make sure you practice a lot. You've got some free materials that you can get from the official IELTS website. I'll put a link to that in the description below. You can try it out. Now, if you want some more further help, you know, to get some practice with regard to the IELTS listening especially, then all you have to do is get in touch with us. Our student portal that we have on our website is very much inclined towards a computer-based test. You've got your listening where the audio is played, you can type out your answers, it will be corrected by the computer and given back to you. So that is something that is really good. So do check it out, okay? Now, if you've got some value or you like this video, it was informative to you, then you know what to do. Don't be a selfish person. Don't just sit back and all lazy. Oh, not bad video. Please go ahead and hit that like button. Let us know your feedback in the comment section right below. If you've got any kind of doubts with regard to your listening, put it in the comment section and I will revert to you. Personally, I will do that for you. Okay, and like I said, if you are serious about your studies and you don't want to waste your time and you want to get a fantastic score in the IELTS, get in touch with us. Log on to our website, send us an inquiry, and boom, we will get back to you. Now, if you would like to see more of our videos, then all you have to do is subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell icon so that you will get a notification whenever we upload a new video. And last but not the least, please, if it was informative, share it with your friends. Help us to spread the word. You are a brand ambassador. Check out some of our other videos that will be popping up here somewhere. So do check it out and let us know your feedback. Till we meet again for our next video. Thank you so very much. Wish you a fantastic day ahead. Take care and ciao.